I did my PhD in polymer science, interpenetrating polymer networks, styrene and butadienes. And the most important thing I think both those degrees taught me was to always be curious. And what you're actually being taught is how to approach problems, how to break problems down, and look for others that can help you with the answers. So that's an important thing to remember. Are you sure you're reaching out to everyone? Are you sure you're trying to work with everyone? And because as you go into your career into the future, they are definitely skills that you're going to use every day. So, a PhD brings you many things, and you do get deep scientific thought and know how to really test hypotheses. But dealing with ambiguity is one of the things that a PhD gave me as you wander through it. You have to manage yourself through the whole PhD. You have to go and network with others to be able to use, whether it's equipment within different schools or within different universities, and then work in teams to solve problems as well. Also, communicating the technical issues into business language. The University of New South Wales gave me so many experiences, whether on my summer breaks, doing internships, or actually presenting at conferences, to realize that you have to take what you know, but ensure you're communicating that in technical languages. We call it technical marketing, if you like, but that's a really important aspect. My degree's taken me around the world. I've lived in 4 major parts of the world and had experiences with some fantastic companies in those regions. I've looked after R&D teams even further, so my interactions with those teams have been massive across the world, and fantastic experience from the beginning of my career. What was my first role? So it was a senior scientist skincare in Kobe, Japan, looking after a brand for Procter and Gamble called SK2 and Olay. And obviously moving to Japan as just out of a university and having a new experience like this was just a tremendous experience. Next move was more personal care, so deodorants, Asian regional development management back in Sydney, but still doing a lot of work through research. I had a great chance within Unilever to jump across to the food divisions. It taught me at that stage of my career, because I was a director going in, I had to rely on the scientists around me to explain particularly food safety, how to understand my technologies. So this really taught me at any stage of your career, you have to start from the beginning again and really learn, find your experts, get them to train you, be humble. You have to at that stage say, I don't know, and I need to know and understand it. From Unilever, I did jump across to Campbell Arnott's and the great love of Tim Tam and the Campbell's products ranges there. I did an international role from Sydney, which was a great part of my career, allowing me to travel the world. Once again, having to stop. Bakery is a completely different industry again. It's one of those few product forms where the wheat and the wheat protein coming into your recipes can affect your whole production line. From then, I moved to my happy job at the moment. So this is back to chocolate and biscuits, where I love. I joined Pladis around 15 months ago. We're a huge range of products. The number 2 biscuit player. Really some of my favorite brands there that we're working on now across the world to innovate with an R&D team. So, lessons learned from my career to date. Follow your passion. Do what makes you happy. Always be curious. Always seek to learn. Challenge yourself. Get out of your comfort zone. Diversity of thought always brings a better solution. I'm a huge advocate for this. And I think this did start back in chemical engineering. So surrounding yourself and bringing a team together, and even if it's challenging sometimes because you are thinking different, the solution that comes out at the end is far worth the effort. And finally, there's no straight path. So go for the ride, enjoy it, and you never know where in the world you might end up, is my experience.